You're listening to DraftKings Network.
Warning, this product contains nicotine. Nicotine is an addictive chemical. If you're a smoker or dipper looking to make a change, you really only need one reason to do it. But with Zyn nicotine pouches, you can find many. Zyn is America's #1 nicotine pouch. It's made with only 6 simple ingredients. There are lots of options when it comes to nicotine satisfaction, but there's only one Zyn. Learn more about Zyn and find your reason to make a change by registering online at zyn.com.
Kind of excited about all the Rays possibilities, and I understand for people in that St. Pete area, in Tampa, there are bigger things. But since we know that they're going to stay in the Tampa Bay area, the future is secure with this deal, this does open up some interesting possibilities. Them going to Montreal, that'd be cool, kind of being a vagabond club. But Tim Kirkchin opened the door to them possibly playing in Miami here at Marlins Park, to which I say, the most obvious thing in the world is Dan's going to be a Rays season ticket holder in Miami. We are going to be
He's rooting against this. He has to be rooting against it. He doesn't want this to be put on his doorstep.
Because he has to go to the games then?
Yeah.
Because there's not a bigger Rays fan other than Dick Vitale anywhere in the country.
He's up there with Dickie V in terms of fans that you associate with a ball club. It's almost word association now. Dan Le Batard, Tampa Bay Rays. If they come to Miami, we're going to be flipping through channels and seeing them behind the dish, right?
They can't do this to Montreal. They cannot tease Montreal with the Rays, like, for a season. Like, here you go. Like, why don't you have the Rays for a little bit? Like, that's so cruel. That's so cruel.
Wouldn't it be a beta test to see if they can actually support a club? They wouldn't. I think they understand how cruel that would be. Not just like, hey, 2 years, peace out, we're gone.
Right.
Like, the whole Montreal thing was born out of leveraging them for a possible move to see if Montreal could actually support a baseball club.
Why does it cost $100 million to fix the roof of the Trop? Like, that seems crazy to me. Like, I can call someone to tent my house and it's the same material and they can put that up in like 15 minutes. Like, why can't you just call like fumigators to put up like the circus tent right across the roof of the tarp?
Also, why don't you just take it off and play open stadium?
Because they can't drain it.
There's no drainage,
can't drain it,
apparently.
I'm curious to know how much
they released the Rays, by the way. You know the Rays that they have in the outfield? So, like, they released them to, like, a Ray sanctuary.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm curious to know what the price, what would be the quote on the drainage system? Because to see that price is wild, and I understand
in the ground.
It was built a long time ago, but that has to cost more to fix that roof. I'd argue costs more to fix the roof than it was to actually build that stadium.
But I love how Billy is making it seem so easy. Just put a couple of holes in the ground and let the thing
$100
drain.
million?
Honestly, like, I'd elevate the field like 6 inches and then just have it like run off into gutters on the side of the field. I could figure it out. Give me $100 million. I could figure that out.
You'll come in under budget?
Dude.
We'll do for $1 million.
No, we'll do for $100 million.
You want the 100, you get the job done for $1 million,
right.
Tony.
How about
we'll
this?
do it for $1 million.
It's going to cost $100 million to fix the roof. Give us 95. Wow. And me and Tony will figure it out.
Exactly right.
I'll figure that out.
Right.
$95 million, I can figure out how to make that field playable next year.
I like your angle.
So we're going to strip the roof, the existing roof of all its
Take
metal.
it off, right?
That's got to cost something, right?
Yeah,
that
dude,
metal?
You sell that metal? Give me that metal. I'll sell that metal.
That's the thing. We
Scrap
flip that. We get a couple scrap people. We take it from Miami up there. We'll get that thing done in
Scrap
$50 grand.
We could repurpose some of that for our new drainage system that we're building.
Yeah. I'm seeing
Couple
that
of holes,
a drainage system for like a typical yard is somewhere between $2,500 and $8,000.
So what are we looking at? Like
100 grand,
60 grand?
What's a baseball field? That's
Right.
just a big yard.
Yes. But we asked for $95 million.
Of course.
Yeah, duh.
But we figure out how to do it less than $1 million.
People have said the Trop is so ugly for years. Take the roof off.
Yeah.
What if we
some
do
Florida
this?
Sunlight?
We not only cut off the roof, but we cut off half of the stadium,
Vitamin D.
right? And then we have it open.
Yeah.
So it's not closed in.
Cut a
It's not like
couple
a
walls.
circle.
Yeah.
We open it up.
I could do that.
So you have Dan sitting behind home plate for the Rays games played in Miami. Do you have Dan buying the seat to his left and the seat to his right? Just to eliminate the chance of anyone sitting next to him?
He wouldn't have to.
It's a Rays game in Miami. It's like literally a meeting of two baseball franchises that don't draw anyways. He doesn't have to worry about that. It's a shame they got rid of the aquarium behind home plate because that's where you could relocate the Rays to.
Wow. I don't know if they'd fit there.
A lot of transport for them back and forth.
Yeah.
You felt good about that one, didn't you, Mike? It was good.
Dan in the back with a box of popcorn, just eating popcorn.
Yeah. Dan is the guy that would buy the house, but also buy the property to the left and the right, though, right? Just to not have neighbors.
Look,
and because he can.
It's a time-consuming bit, but he spends much of his free time watching the Rays anyway.
Yeah. Right.
How funny would it be if we give Dan the seat right behind home plate and he's just always there?
And he becomes Rays man?
He's just ever present, synonymous with the brand.
You have him dressing up as Rays man.
Yeah.
You have him getting into
those like light blue, like off brand.
He does love costumes.
I'll tell you, the prospect of the Rays playing in Marlins Park, like, okay, the convenience of having this park in town while not having the emotional baggage that goes along with the Marlins, I essentially now have a new baseball option. I'm kind of in on this.